Hi everyone, it's Devine and welcome to Divine Miracles and the Tarot Mini Forecast this week for the water signs. Now I am using the old Mythic Tarot, like my first Mythic Tarot deck. So I'm doing the water signs, so I'm doing Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. Don't forget to check your rising signs and your moon sign as well. Okay, now I just got something stuck in my tooth just before, so I'm sorry about that. It's kind of annoying at the moment. Okay, here we go, Pisces. Let's see what's coming up for you. What's happening, Pisces? That's it. That's the card. All right, look at this. Okay, so for Pisces, look, this is a time of traveling, a time of, moving across the water, maybe moving house, moving across the land, moving house. But it's like, there's determination behind this energy here. You have a really determined energy when the Chariot shows up in your reading. It's like you're not going to let things stop you from moving forward. You're not going to let the past define your future. And maybe if you've been going through a time where you've been unwell or you feel like you've been held under the thumb of someone else's rule, it's like you're going to break free. It's like the two parts of you that were fighting with each other finally come into some kind of sensibility and forward movement, and it's making it so much easier for you now. It's like that you've been waiting for this to sort of like wash over you, and now it finally is. And you can see the benefit of a new way of thinking for you. You can see how you can manifest your future a lot easier with the way in which you've been doing things lately. For some people, you are literally getting a new vehicle, or you've been having problems with your car, or you've been trying to fix your car. And this is saying, don't worry, it's going to find its way of working out, If you keep on allowing even the smallest things to block your way forward, you're never going to get your breakthrough, It's like you're going to be like Fred Flintstones, just like going like this before you move, anyway, before you go anywhere, and you can't do that anymore. So this is an accumulation time of many things in your life that have been holding you back. And this is a very powerful card saying you must take charge. You must move forward, do what you want to do. This is very, very clear. Don't let other people dictate your way forward. Don't let other people rule over you or rule the roost or anything like that. If that kind of dominating situation is going on, you have the power to get out of it, okay? It's time now for you. And I feel that this is a very positive time for just about any decision that you want to make in your life. So if you're asking about a decision, or you were asking, should I do this or should I do that? The answer is yes, as a positive. So whatever is the positive answer for you with your question, maybe no is a positive answer for you, if you know what I mean. No would be better than yes. If whatever it is that's a positive answer for you, this is it, okay? This is it. It's also your time to really, make a stand for yourself too. You've been far too, because Pisces are generally very emotional and, wear their heart on their sleeves. Other people tend to just, run all over that. Now you have the upper hand, which is really, really good to see. So don't let yourself slip back, okay? Keep going with this forward movement. Don't worry about the future. Just let it take care of itself. Just keep moving ahead anyway, okay? So that's good for Pisces. Now for Cancer. Moon, rising, sun sign, Cancer. Okay. Oh, okay, Cancer. A totally new situation happening for you. You know, you've got the Ace of Cups here, you know, and the Ace of Cups is always a beginning of an emotional phase in your life, whether it's a new relationship or a rebuilding of a relationship, a time of celebration, a time of giving birth or becoming pregnant. It's a new emotional state in your life after a time where you've had a lot of loss and a lot of grief and a lot of upset and a lot of confusion. You know, sometimes with Cancer, with your star sign in particular, you don't tend to see how you come across to other people sometimes. Sometimes people have a problem with you. You have no idea what their problem is, you know, or why there would be a problem, because you've just spoken your mind and you've just said how things are. And people tend to have a problem with you. And, you know, it's not even your fault. You're just trying to, you don't go out of your way, in other words, to be upsetting people. It just tends to be that people get that way. So it may or may not apply to you, but for those that does, that's what's happening. And you're coming into a realization of yourself with, you know, maybe because you've been going through so many different emotions anyway, or so many losses or so many grief or whatever, you know, you're coming into a time in your life where you're calming yourself a little bit, you know. You're moving into a new circle of activity or people or places and situations, and you're just chilling out a little bit, which is really, really good for you. Other people, you can expect something different this week, something to really change in your life. Maybe some sort of situation that you thought was going in one direction is now going in another direction, but it's all positive, okay? It's all for the best for you. Try not to allow yourself to get caught up too much with things in the past. This is happening to a lot of people. There's a lot of energies going on at the moment on the earth that are bringing people back to a past state of mind or a past way of being. And it's triggering us into different decisions and events and places and all kinds of things in our life now. So try not to see everything that's going on with you as a negative, but instead, even if you're going through a hard time, say, you know what, I'm going to come through this stronger than ever. Some people don't understand me. That's cool. I'm welcome the change. I'm welcoming the changes. I'm welcoming the new energy. I'm welcoming positive energy into my life, and I'm ready for celebrations and success, because that is also two of the energies that are in this card here too today, you know, celebrations and success. So be prepared, okay? Someone bringing you good news, or you're hearing good news about somebody else, but it is directly related to you, okay? Allow your heart to feel, okay? Allow your heart to heal a little bit as well, okay? So for those were messages for Cancer. Everything's going to be working out better than you think. Now for Scorpio, here we go. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio has the moon energy, okay? This can bring with it a few things. It can bring some confusion. It can bring you into a state where you're feeling like, you know, you're going a little bit crazy or something. Like you just feel like something's out of whack, okay? Maybe you've overcome something in your life just recently, which has been really amazing. And then with that, you've overcome this one thing, and then this next thing begins in your life, okay? You could be feeling very confused. I always see the moon as a feminine influence. So maybe a female or, you know, this feminine personality is causing you some kind of distress in your life. Maybe you're picking up other people's distress too and taking it on as your own, because you tend to do that as a Scorpio. Also, you just, the moon card can indicate a time where, because you're confused, you know, you keep on overthinking about that situation, and you don't seem to find a resolution. So this is also asking you maybe to try to limit your time interacting with a lot of people at the moment until you figure yourself out completely, because some things are going to be triggering you into a state of maybe upset or paranoia even, because you are so receptive to absolutely everything. And especially with the way the moon is doing things, and also like solar flares on the earth at the moment. The Schumann resonance is really high on the earth, and it can send you into headaches and head spins, crazy times, you know, worry, over concern, tuning into people and, you know, picking up all of their stuff, and maybe not picking up their stuff, but thinking that you are, you know, and it just causes more and more and more confusion. The moon card is showing the confusion. Look, the person is just going like, oh, too much going on, okay? So I just feel that it's time to spend time working out all of these little trigger points within yourself, working out, you know, why you feel the way that you do in certain situations, and putting a healing energy into this once and for all. And once you've healed it, don't take it all back. Also being sure that you're listening to your inner guidance, and not trying to fix everybody else's stuff either, because you tend to want to help everybody, which is not a bad trait. But as soon as you've helped someone, you've taken a piece of them home with you, you know, and it can come back and bite you later on. Just be careful of your energies, of your own energies. Don't go out unless you really want to go out, you know, and if you do want to go out, then don't feel bad that you went out and all that kind of thing. You know, it's a very interesting time for everybody. And, you know, there's a lot of emotions to the surface. There's a lot of trigger points that everyone's going through. You're shifting into a new awareness. You're shifting into a new personality, you know, into this a new part of who you are. You know, you're going through a completely new cycle. So you need to be gentle and nurturing with yourself as that happens. Okay, you can't face it like you have everything else. So if you've been feeling a need to step back or a need to take time for yourself, brilliant, you know, because that is really, really needed. And while you're doing that, make sure it's just yourself that you're focusing on, because it's really easy to start thinking about all your family members and friends and all this as well when you're spending time by yourself. Be gentle to yourself at the moment, okay? If someone wants to cause you any trouble or stir up trouble or any upset, make sure that you're blocking yourself from this energy now, that you're not pulling yourself into it or dragging yourself into a situation like that. You don't need that in your life. Don't be dragged into someone else's drama, and don't try to figure out someone else who's having a hard time at the moment either, because this is all about you, bringing your own energy back to a more powerful state, because you've given of yourself far too much to everybody else, okay? So that's Scorpio moon, Scorpio sun, and rising sign, okay? So thank you so much for listening. Don't forget you can purchase in-depth readings and also shamanic healing on my website, plus a whole lot more. And I look forward to doing more of these readings. And until the next time, lots of love, many, many blessings, and bye for now. Bye.